And wiping the butter off my face for finishing. I don't know. I think it's 10 p.m. in Alaska. I guess maybe it's different from guys and girls. But I did a whole video. When I go back and I watch him, it's like, I'm looking at my, like, dude, you got something on your face. It's not like, I don't fucking know. But he's like, shit, I don't care. Shit, my conditions is different. So, see, somebody needed something. Because I was pulled to do this. I could have just ate and went to, get back to doing the other things I do. I'll do so much in one day. Yeah. Frogger. Excuse me. I'm wondering. I don't know what Frogger. Okay. So if I said the game Frogger, this would be like somebody thought the grass was greener on the other side. Now, if you don't know what Frogger is, I think it's an old Atari game, maybe. And you're a frog, and you got to cross the road. And imagine this is you and the frog, and there's the road, and there's trucks and cars, and you got to get it to the other side. Somebody went to the other side off of your energy, right? Come to find out, when they made it to the other side, it was turf. Now, after they did their dilly and dallying, because, what people will do when they're into some weird, the blah stuff, right? Especially if it's an ex, right? Blah stuff. You don't want to hear about blah with nobody else, right? That's why you keep it private. But be that as it may, the turf, right? So now they think they can get back across the road. But see, now, to cross back the road, it's like level 100. So the cars ain't just going like this, right? They're like, well, that's what you get for thinking the grass is greener on the other side. As for you, you're like, hey, because you're like, look, for some of us, people are glad that they left of their own free will. Every journey begins with one single step. They made their step. Now you totally get to make yours. Look, now this came in reverse, right? So I can see this as this, because you're happy that they did go cross the road to get to the other side bullshit, right? But see, after they crossed the road, them being a narcissistic person that they are, they did not want you to tell nobody what actually happened. They thought that they were going to demolish you so much that you wouldn't do this, but read the card. That's why it's in reverse, right? But see, you gonna tell the story. That's the whole purpose. Flip the gender if you must. As for me, I see Go Girl. That's who went to the other side, because I'm not, I'm gonna leave that alone. We ain't even gonna go there. I don't have to question my sexuality. I like girls that came out of the box as a girl. This is the same person who was attacking you. But since that they left on their own accord, right? And every single step, every journey begins with a single step. That 7 of Swords that they sent, that it would have been like this if this is what they want to do. But we already know they didn't want you to tell the truth. So technically, this, you got to read it both ways. Your 7 of Swords going the other way is this in the reverse. Would be this in the upright. You're going to tell. But see, your 7 of Swords is there with the truth, not with a lie. You guys follow me? 711 or 117? Okay. We like how that went. What we got on the bottom? You're going to be a gift to others. Upright. You might help lead people in their story. Help other people speak up. Because the more people that speak up, the more shit's going to go down. And we're getting to that point where, look, can't make it up. So then that's 3 at the bottom too, bro. Just check it out. You followed your heart. Like I said, if you were me, I was happy that they fucking left. And indeed, the person that left along with 9 other people, because I considered a face card 10 value, and 9 other people decided that they wanted to slander me all at once, thinking that it was going to stop me from following my heart. But it backfired. I'll try to get 4 more because I'm already at, what, 5 minutes? I didn't realize it was going to... It's like I said, it don't feel like that when I'm talking. You know, when I'm not talking to, like, viewers, because I post this for viewer discretion is advised. Okay. I should start saying that at the beginning of my segments. Viewer discretion is advised. You know what I mean? Like, well, it'd be no different than them say, take what fits and leave the rest of it. No, viewer discretion is advised with me, because I don't know where I'm going, but I tell you what, I ain't going by myself. That landed sideways. I'll take it sideways. I'll flip. That's the 2 of swords, just in case. See, okay, sideways. There's certain scriptures in the Bible that says, don't laugh at your enemy. Don't say, aha. You know what I mean? Don't laugh at them when they fall. That's why I'm glad it landed sideways right now, because of what? Under every journey begins with a single gift. Become the person you will want to be. See, when they left, they thought they were going to put you, like I said, in some form of some weird, wacky competition. That's why that's in reverse. I guarantee you the only person that you're in competition with should be yourself. So that's why when they left, you were happy. Why? Because now you can get your shit in order. They didn't realize that they were the burden. Because you were blessed. They knew you were blessed. That's why they wanted to put you in the 10 of swords. See what I mean? Under the 7 of swords, I'm still counted as the 2 of swords. See, it's sideways, pointing at laugh more because you were blessed. See what I mean? Because we didn't flip it over until it did it, right? Laugh more, smile more for you. Celebrate your wins because you are blessed. Because you're going to tell your story. And you're going to tell it as if a journey. I don't know, do it like Bilbo did, A Hobbit's Tale. Is that what the name of it does? Is that the name what he called this book? The Hobbit's Tale, A Journey There and Back Again or something? I know Back Again is something like that. Like Bilbo wrote a book after all of that shit. You're going to be able to do the same thing. Because when you write this book, you're going to put your heart into it. Try to get 1 more, and that's the 1 more right there. And there's your 9 of swords. They wanted to stop your movement. See? But you're going to follow your heart. Them attacking your heart, the person who crossed the road, remember? Along with the other people, like we said, and 9 other people who wanted to stop your forward movement. But you bless. They can't stop it. You're going to tell it. And you're going to move. And we're going to call it like that. You know that. All things are possible. But they're in the 5 of swords now. I mean, pentacles, right? 5 of pentacles. They are. You can't be. Unless you're going off the writing. If all things are possible, will be why? Because you're blessed. As for them going through their 5 of pentacles, they look, if they see the fact that they're blessed, and then what? Don't rebuke the chastening of God. Because if God chastens you, it means he loves you. So now you stepped out of the way because they left for their own, of their own accord. You didn't let that shit bother you, right? Your pain is going to be a story. It is a story or a testimony. As for them, until they get past the denial, the denial part, and take accountability for what they did, and the fact that they got 9 other people to come after you, now they're all on that side and they can't cross the road back again. Why? That traffic is way too fast. The moment they put their foot on they're done. And this has now freed up your mind. Why? Because you follow in your heart. And if you get there's your 9 of Pence. You're ready for what's to come next. What's to come next? Like you said. Goes back to the first card. With 1 single step. This is why they thought by messing with you was going to stop your forward movement. But no, you're blessed. So we'll leave that part at that. And Keep going. Don't worry about them. Shoot. I don't worry about it. Like they said, Dundada. If I ain't worried about it, what the fuck you worried about it? Yeah. That's what's up, man. Keep going. Keep moving. Keep pushing.